Today I'm going to show you how to knit this lacy, ruffly baby doll top. As far as skill level, this top is great for a confident beginner who's looking to try some lace, or for more advanced knitters who'd enjoy a no-fuss lace perfect for TV watching. This pattern uses 4mm circular needles with at most a 24-inch cord to start, and a 3-weight yarn like Lion Brand's Kobu. You'll also need a stitch marker to mark the beginnings of rounds. To get started, I'm casting on 128 stitches for the extra small size, and I'll flash other size stitch counts on the screen here. All sizing and gauge info is in the free written pattern, which I'll have linked down below, and you can check that out after this video. Once you have all your stitches cast on, it may be a little tight. That's why I recommend a circular no longer than 24 inches. If you use interchangeables, you can always change to a longer cord as your stitches increase. Before you join in the round, place a stitch marker to keep track of the beginning of rounds. And you can join in the round by simply knitting into the first stitch without turning your work. The first 3 rounds of the pattern are just to knit every stitch, and once you get past the first round, the stitches will relax and it will be easier and a lot less tight. On this first round, when you get to your stitch marker, simply slip it from the left needle to the right needle, and keep knitting. Now you're on round 2, so keep knitting for 3 total rounds, and then the lace pattern begins. You'll start with a knit 2 together decrease, by knitting the first 2 stitches together. Followed by a double yarn over, which is done just like a regular yarn over, but you wrap twice to increase 2 stitches. Lastly, you'll slip, slip, knit, decrease by slipping 1 stitch knitwise, slip another stitch knitwise, and make sure to keep that double yarn over in place. And insert your left needle back into those slipped stitches, effectively setting yourself up to knit them together through the back loop. To repeat that sequence, we'll knit the next 2 stitches together, yarn over twice, and slip, slip, knit. And that is the lace pattern for this round. You'll continue, knit 2 together, yarn over twice, SSK, all the way to the end of the round. And when you reach the end of the round, just slip the stitch marker to begin the next round. We'll repeat rounds 1 through 3, knitting all stitches, and when you work up to the double yarn over, knit into the first yarn over as normal. But for the second wrap, you'll either have to slip it off and wrap it the other way to knit into that second yarn over, or what I found a little easier, which was to knit into the yarn over as normal, and then knit into the second wrap through the back loop. Whichever way you prefer, knit every stitch of this and the next 2 rounds. Now we've come to a round where we have to work another row of lace. To stagger our lace for the next row, we can't just copy row 4. We'll still have the same lace pattern of knit 2 together, yarn over twice, SSK, but all that's changing is the stitch that we start with. So the last lace round we started with a knit 2 together. This round we'll start with an SSK. Then knit 2 together, and yarn over twice. SSK, knit 2 together, yarn over twice. Then knit 3 rounds, And you may have guessed the next lace round will start with a double yarn over after the marker. So check out the pattern here on the screen. It's 3 knit rounds followed by a lace round, and that lace round will either be a round 4, round 8, or round 12. Repeat for a total of 31 rounds, and you'll be right at the start of a round 8. But instead of working a round 8, just knit one more round for a grand total of 32 rounds for the first lace section. Now it's time for an increase round. And to do that, start with a yarn over and knit 1. And that's it. Yarn over, knit 1, all the way around to double your stitch count. On the next round, knit the yarn overs and stitches normally, and begin the pattern repeat again. Knit 3 rounds, round 4 lace, knit 3 rounds, round 8 lace, knit 3 rounds, round 12 lace. You'll repeat that 4 times for a total of 48 rounds, and then knit 1 more round. Work another increase round, and knit 4 rounds. Now let's see what we have. You'll see the 2 tiers of lace and the 2 increase rows. Honestly, I had planned to do a 3rd tier of lace here, but I ran out of yarn, and I wanted to get this pattern out rather than wait to order more yarn. However, if you wanted to add a 3rd tier to this top for a longer, even more ruffly, flowy version, I've included those instructions in the written pattern. But for this top, we'll go ahead and bind off after these few knit rows. A basic bind off is just fine here, by knitting the first 2 stitches, and then passing one over. Knit 1, pass one over. Repeat this over and over and over for the 500 plus stitches that you have at this point in the pattern. And congratulations, you bound off all those stitches. And this top really comes alive now, right? Next, I'll show you how to pick up some stitches along the top edge, which in this case is your cast-on edge. We'll knit a little piece to attach our straps. So find any cast-on stitch and insert your needle under both legs of that stitch. Then drape your yarn over the needle to pull up a loop through that stitch. Now, between the slippery yarn and slippery needles and holding it up to the camera, I struggled with this part, and I actually finally pulled it through off camera. So sorry about that, but I hope you can still get the gist of what I did. To continue picking up stitches, skip the next cast-on stitch and insert your needle into the next cast-on stitch. Wrap your needle counterclockwise and pull up a loop through the stitch. Again, skip a stitch and insert your needle into the next stitch. Wrap it counterclockwise and pull up a loop. Continue, skip one, pick up one, until you have 22 stitches on your needle. Then you're going to knit each of these stitches for a total of 6 rows before binding off. Then, find the last stitch you picked up and count 1, 2, 3, up to 20 stitches. The next one is where you'll insert your needle to repeat, picking up 22 stitches again and duplicate that little panel on the other side. Now all that's left is to create 4 different 20-inch long I-cords, 2 to 3 stitches in width, to attach to the little corners here. And if you're looking for a refresher or potentially easier I-cord option for you, be sure to check out my 5 ways to make an I-cord video linked below. I'm going to go attach the straps and start the fashion show. Here is how the top turned out, and I absolutely love it. I feel like a little baby doll in the best way. I hope you enjoyed this pattern and the simple lace. Don't forget to get a copy of the written pattern on my website. And please feel free to share your projects with me wherever you are online. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!